Hi, hello. Okay, so I asked you guys on Instagram for quick fire fitness and personal Q&As. This is part 1. This is going to be all about fitness. We're going to answer them quick answers, and then the other personal one is part 2, and that's coming your way very soon. So if you're interested in me probably messing up, then stay tuned. Okay, let's go. What's your body fat percentage? I have no idea. I have no idea what my body fat percentage is, nor do I care. What is a caloric deficit? A caloric deficit is a state where you are burning more than you consume in calories. So, next. What do you do when you're not seeing results? You need to ask yourself if you are working out with intensity, if you're sticking to a nutritional plan, or if you're not sticking to a nutritional plan, are you consuming enough calories because you could be under eating? That's why you're not seeing those results. So if you're under eating and you're eating literally next to no calories, and you're training super hard, it could be your body counter-reacting. So ask yourself, are you eating enough, and are you training with intensity, and are you keeping consistent? Oh, this is a good one. How do I become confident enough to use the barbell in the gym? Now, a lot of people fear using free weights because it could go all over the place, or you might not have a lot of balance. So my biggest recommendation would be 2 things. Start off by using a Smith machine. A lot of people are a little bit hesitant with Smith machines, but this is what I started to do at the beginning. I didn't personally like free weights. I felt like I was losing my balance and my core was nowhere near stable enough. So by using the Smith machine, it allows you to have a little bit more stability, tension and resistance. So practice on there before you head on over to, let's say, a barbell squat, and you will feel much more confident. I am active and still can't get rid of fat around my knees and calves, and I'm doing HIIT, cardio and weights. Right, listen here. I'm going to tell you this once and once only. You cannot spot fat reduce. You cannot tone your body in the only areas that you want it to be toned. The concept tone is like a concept lean. Your body will get lean throughout when you're on a diet or when you're specifically trying to lose weight or on a caloric deficit. When you lose fat, your body's losing fat throughout, because that is what your goals are. You cannot spot fat reduce and tell your body, today I'm going to be losing knee fat, ankle fat, lower belly fat. If that was the case, oh my God, this fitness journey would be so much more easier and a little bit more enjoyable, if you know what I mean. So when concepts like toning or sculpting or leaning or shredding come about, it means an overall image. It means an overall goal. It certainly does not mean that you can tone your ankles or your toe. It means that your body needs to be overall considered. So I just want to point that out. I want to put it out there so you guys are aware and you guys know. So if anyone tells you that you can spot fat reduce your ankles, send them my way. What do you eat in a cheat day? Okay, first things first, I don't really have an actual cheat day. Like, I don't have a day where I don't go to the gym and I just eat whatever I want. I don't really find that healthy for me. I think for myself is because I've learned to portion control over the years, and because I understand what my body needs for certain goals, I understand that if I want to have a little bit of chocolate or a packet of crisps, then I will, in moderation, have those things throughout the week, instead of having this massive binge out in one day and then the next day I just feel really sluggish. It works really well for some people, it doesn't work well for me. So for example, if I want to eat absolutely clean throughout the day, but when it gets to the night time on a Friday night and I want to have one pizza throughout the whole week, then I will have that pizza. But I won't have pizza, burgers, pots of Nutella, chips, milkshakes all in one day. It just doesn't work well with my body and it doesn't make me feel good. Secret to getting a bigger booty. Now listen, there are things that you need to know. 1, everybody is different. Some people will develop glutes much quicker, much bigger than other people. 2, progressively overload. Do not be afraid to lift a little bit more heavier. Also, if you want to grow, then you have to remember that eating in a surplus also needs to be considered. So that is just consuming a high amount of calories. But with that being said, when you're consuming a high amount of calories, you're not just going to grow muscle, you're going to gain a little bit of fat in the process. And where you gain it, it depends on your body. But like I said, you can't spot fat reduce. Similarly, you cannot like muscle gain in certain parts of your body. So, oh, today I'm going to grow only my glutes, or tomorrow I'm only going to grow my tits. So it just, you know, you have to take that into consideration. But progressive overload, eating in a surplus worked for me. Also training with intensity, and also not training your legs every single day, allowing enough rest and recovery for your legs to be on point when you next train them. This is a good question. Is it normal to be exhausted the rest of the day after a leg session or feel overtrained? If you are feeling overtrained, that is your body telling you to just stop. It's telling you to take a step back, to give yourself a rest, to recover. This is exactly what I said just a minute ago about your legs and not training them every day. I know some people preach, yeah, I train legs every day, but personally for me, I feel so exhausted and overwhelmed. So that is why I train legs one day, allow 2 days for recovery before hitting them again. Every single body is different and unique. Some people can rest and recover super fast, and other people need a little bit more time. Especially on leg days for me, I need a little bit more time. So if you're feeling exhausted, take a break, maybe not even train legs for a week. Eat healthy nutritional food, keep hydrated, sleep. You need to rest, you need to sleep. Have a good old bubble bath with some Epsom salt, Himalayan Epsom salt, and then hit legs again, but allow yourself 1 week to recover. That's what I strongly recommend. Next question. Are you supposed to train every day, Monday to Friday, or can you split your days however you want? Now, personally for me, as I said in my workout split video that I want you guys to go watch because it's very interesting, I personally train Sunday to Tuesday, have Wednesday off, and then I train again Thursday to Friday and have Saturday off. Now this works better for me. I used to train Monday to Friday, but I felt like when I got to Thursday and Friday session, I was getting really exhausted, really tired, and my performance would go downhill. So by allowing myself to have Wednesday off midweek, it allows my body to rest, recoup, and recover. This works really well for me, and give it a go. It might work really well for you. Right, okay. Measurements. Someone goes measurements. Oh my god, I've done so many hauls, like try on hauls. You can go see my measurements there, because I really don't really care about measurements, if I'm being honest. Absolutely favorite shoulder workout. Now, every single shoulder day for me has to consist of one press. I absolutely love pressing motions, standing military press, barbell press, Arnold's, anything like that. It's a staple. I incorporate it every single week. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. Do you do abs at the end of every workout session? Now, I never really used to train abs. I used to hate training my core. It was something that I found very boring. So what I've done now is, because I need to strengthen my core and the muscles in my ab area, what I've done now is I've started to train abs at the start of my workout sessions. The reason being is I can get it over and done with, and I don't need to worry about it throughout my session. And then when it comes to the end of my session, I don't even want to do it because I'm so tired. So if you get it done at the beginning, it's out of the way, and you'll feel proud of yourself for getting it done. So yes, I am training abs at the start of the sessions. Do you eat McDonald's? Honestly, like, if I'm gonna have a cheat day, I'm not gonna have McDonald's. I don't really like McDonald's. I would prefer pizza or a burger. You know, like a just big, juicy, greasy burger, not a flat one from McDonald's. I feel like they're so disappointing. Apple pies from McDonald's, any day. You give me an apple pie, I'll be your best friend forever. I will even be your bridesmaid at your wedding. But burgers at McDonald's, they ain't nothing special. And I'm sorry if that's offended some of you guys, but I'd rather have like a juicy burger. Alright, okay. Here's a good one. I can't see progress after 6 weeks. Okay, be patient. Be freaking patient. You have to allow your body to work with you. Don't go against your body. If you're working hard, if you're keeping consistent, if you're feeling your workouts, if you're working out with intensity and you're eating good, nutritional, wholesome food, allow your body to adjust. think about it. If you haven't had a training regime or stuck to a meal plan or anything like that for years and years and years and years, and you're expecting results in just 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, it's unrealistic. Just allow your body to just work with it. Now, you can see progress and results not just physically. Ask yourself mentally, are you happier? Are you sleeping better? What are your energy levels like? These are all progresses which I think people really don't take into consideration, and are probably one of the biggest, most important progresses that you can have is up here. Physically, your body is going to change. I promise you that. If you just keep consistent, it will change. But mentally is what you need to ask yourself. If by training and doing all these things are making you feel better, you've already made progress. Just always remember that. Okay, so those were fire hot quick questions. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to post a personal one. My God, you got a little bit personal, you did, you cheeky minxes, asking me all types of questions about me and my fiance. So I'm going to record that right now, so part 2 will be with you in a hot jiffy. So make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and you are following me on Instagram. Comment down below for any future videos you'd like to see, or if I didn't answer your question, comment below and I will answer it right away. I love you always and forever. You guys are my familia. I love you so much, and I will one day master Spanish. I mastered Albanian, so I will master Spanish. Bye bye.